Yes, sir. It's your boy B Hayes. We back with another one, guys. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Before we do that, watch out for spam, WhatsApp in the comments down below. Feel free to join VIP to be alert and never get in and out of plays. Also, get your free stock from down below. Hit me up for a 15-minute, 30-minute phone call full of value, full of gems, change your whole perspective on the market. So let's go ahead and dive right into it, guys. So, this week is not going to be one of our best weeks, as we know. Start the week off. We had a bad play with FRC. Bed Bath & Beyond was ugly, shabby. But as we know, guys, you learn from it and you move forward. Going forward, I would not ever trade options with anything that's trading under $1, probably even $2. But $3, $4, it'll do pretty good. But anyways, penny stocks due to the greeds, due to the fact that Bed Bath Beyond only has to go up 1, 2 pennies and already be up 10, 20%. In the options world, that's well over 100% already. They're not going to give you that type of return in options when you're purchasing penny stocks due to the open interest as well. Some people may wonder, dang, why I can't sell off? I still got value left. Why I can't sell it? Because it isn't anyone on the opening market that's looking to purchase what you're selling. It has to be a back and forth, a positive, negative. Somebody has to be buying, someone has to be selling. That's what volume is. So if there's no volume, no open interest on the market, those contracts aren't going to be liquidated. So that's the dangers and the risk of doing options with penny stocks are very, very cheap stocks. It look good, it looks lovely. How many contracts you can buy, hundreds of contracts because it's so cheap. But the liquidity pool for it is going to give you a problem, a run for your money sometimes. And that's when, no, we do not want to you know be playing ourselves with our money, because the other day we supposed to sold Bed Bath Beyond at 22 cents for a nice profit. The first time it ran up 21 cents, I was up over 30, 40%, $150. And then it dropped and it took me down 50, but it went higher the next time than it did the first time, and it didn't take my profits back up. That's why I say, guys, just learn from my mistakes. The Bed Bath Beyond was the first stock I ever really did on options that was a penny stock that traded under $1. So you already know, guys. Moving on from that, anyways, as we know, this right here, let me put you guys up on game, the sudden shift of the overall market and how things could happen that could mess up our plays. Bitcoin was on the up and up. Bitcoin was ready to break $30,000 and take off, guys, because once it break 32K, that thing can run up 7, 8,000 in the blink of an eye, quick. Of course, it might not happen at one time, but gradually over a 2-day period, maybe what could happen. So as we know, it went up $2,000 in a day and then dropped that in a matter of minutes, right before closing, right after the bill. I don't know exactly, right at closing, right after the bill, somewhere up in there, but right when Meta had reported their earnings, and it shot up 12%, 13% to 233. Bitcoin shot down. As we know, Bitcoin, as of now, as you zoom out and observe, is moving on the opposite frequency over the overall market, meaning it's not really too much opposite, but if the market and these banks start to collapse and crash and things are looking shabby over there, that's when Bitcoin starts to pick up like it was at the beginning of this week. And until today, as the big dogs, Meta, Microsoft, Roku, all these companies, Apple was up today. Meta taking off like that, it's definitely going to put a dictation on the overall market, and we possibly could see a positive direction. And all this going back into play with what I was telling you guys before. The market has to push up significantly in Bitcoin, but I don't know how they're going to play it with the opposite frequency. But as before, we know months ago, everything was moving in sync. Bitcoin and market in sync. Now this year, a few weeks ago, months ago, things started to get a little tricky. Bitcoin started moving in the opposite direction, being a hedge against the market. So anyways, as we know now, guys, Meta just did its thing, and we already knew Meta should report some good earnings. Like I say, guys, pay attention to the details on the outside, the common sense. We know Meta had did the verified checks, so where they have to pay monthly for that. So that's going to, and they made I think it was like $600 million or $500 million in a single day whenever they released that. And that's insane, guys. So of course that's going to boost up their revenue crazy. And that's not the only thing. Check this out. When the rumors and all that started going about TikTok getting banned and all this stuff, a lot of people, you know, the traffic, a lot of people stopped caring to really create on TikTok. It lost a lot of people. Even though it ain't fully got banned yet, they already started doing it in certain states and all that, at schools and all that. It ain't fully banned, but it started to lose its rhythm because of the animosity in the air, what was going on in the air, right? So if you take a look at it, these are facts. TikTok was #1 before all that happened. And now TikTok is #6 in the world, and Meta is #1. So as we know, guys, it ties back to the numbers and them beating expectations, which was, you know, we could see. NASDAQ 100 futures rise Wednesday night following Meta's quarterly results. See, the NASDAQ already up on Wednesday night as well. Like I told you guys, those big dogs like Meta can also put that dictation on the market and make it do what it do. U.S. stock futures ticked higher on Wednesday night. NASDAQ 100 futures gained 0.5%. S&P 500 added 0.2%. So if we go and take a look at this, guys, Meta shares leaped in after hours trading as the company reported quarterly revenue that beat analysts' expectations. The company issued stronger than expected guidance for the current period. During the regular trading Wednesday, the Dow shed 228 points, S&P 500 slid 0.3%, NASDAQ rose 0.4%. In Wednesday's session, Microsoft shares jumped as well, more than 7%. By an earning beat posted late Tuesday. Meanwhile, First Republic shares tumbled almost 30% as investors came concerned over the regional bank's health. So as we know, that's the, you know, play that, you know, didn't go in our favor at all, guys. You know, shout out to the members in VIP that still took advantage after seeing that crazy collapse and got in, you know, for puts on the way down to finish it down, and then some got in for calls today and got in at that fold back to the 6, I believe. So, you know, shout out to you guys. So anyways, going into tomorrow, guys, you definitely want to be smart and meticulous the remainder of this week. As we know, guys, we're going to get, you know, more meticulous with these plays. Less is more, like I told you guys. And you know, I wish I would have capitalized a bit more off right on yesterday. That's supposed to be, you know, plays like that. That's the only play you need for the rest of the week. Especially, you know, if you got 2,000 to put in, even 200 on the $200 level. If you just got 200, well, most people should have $200. Putting 300 in, that'd been $1,000. And coming into this game, first starting out, that's all you would need for the week. If you make $1,000 in a week, that's all you need. Don't stress it no more. Don't do nothing else. Wait the next week. Hit your next hit for 1,000 or maybe 500, and make sure you end each month up. Some weeks you may be you know, 1 week out of the 4 weeks you may be down, but the 3 other weeks is going to override them. So you already know, guys. And yeah, that play on right, I definitely supposed to did about 4-5 racks, and that'd been good for the week. So you already know, guys. You already know what to do. Add your boy on Instagram at the B Hayes Show. Join VIP. Do whatever you got to do. Things is about to get spicy. It's about to heat up. We're going to be, you know, make sure everyone is understanding it, getting the lingo. Make sure everyone is, you know, knowing how to play their cards. Because if you play your cards right, guys, you'll be lit forever. You already know what to do. I love y'all. We out, and God bless you. We go.